Hello and a very warm welcome back. Today is day 26 of the 30-day reset return to your light. I am truly grateful that you have chosen to spend the next few moments with me, and I invite you to find a comfortable position where you can relax without interruption. Perhaps you silence your phone, allow your shoulders to soften, and take a slow, gentle breath. This is your moment to pause, to breathe, to let go, and to begin returning home to yourself. And when you are ready, we're going to begin by taking another slow breath in and slowly breathe out. Again, breathing in and breathing out. Allow your breath to settle into its own natural rhythm. Feel the surface beneath you. Let your shoulders soften that little bit more. Your jaw relaxed. Your hands become still. And for these next few moments, there is nothing you need to decide, nothing you need to prove. Simply allow yourself to be here. Take another slow breath in and gently breathe out. When you are ready, let's begin. Imagine yourself once again in your beautiful orange hot air balloon. The sky is calm. The sun is shining. Dustin the dog is still beside you. Your guide is nearby. And as you look towards the horizon, you notice something. The balloon is moving forward. You are not steering every movement. You are not controlling every gust of wind. And yet, you are traveling. You are safe. You are moving towards your destination. Perhaps life is a little like this. We cannot control every part of the journey, but we can learn to trust the person traveling through it, ourselves. Take a slow breath. Self-trust doesn't mean believing you'll always make the perfect decision. It doesn't mean you'll never get things wrong. It means knowing that if you do, you can learn, you can adapt, you can begin again. Self-trust is knowing I can listen to myself. I can honor what I need. I can change my mind. I can say no. I can say yes. I can ask for help. I can take my time. And perhaps, most importantly, I can cope with whatever comes next. Take a slow breath and let those words settle. Imagine that the balloon gently brings you towards a beautiful path below. When you step out of the basket, you find yourself standing at a crossroads. There are several paths ahead. One goes towards the sea, one travels through a forest, one climbs gently towards a hill, the other disappears around a bend. You don't know exactly where each one leads, and for a moment you might feel the urge to know, to have a map, to have certainty, but your guide simply smiles. She doesn't choose for you. Instead, she says, you already have what you need to take the next step. Take a breath and look at the paths again. Close your eyes within this visualization. Take a slow breath and ask yourself, which direction feels right for me today? Don't analyze. Don't think about what someone else would choose. Don't worry about what you should choose. Simply notice. Perhaps one path feels lighter. Perhaps you notice warmth. Perhaps a word comes to mind. Perhaps you feel nothing yet. That's okay. You don't have to make a decision immediately. Sometimes self-trust means saying, I need more time. And that is a decision too. Take a gentle breath. Think back over your life. How many times have you known something before you could explain why? Perhaps you met someone and immediately felt comfortable. Perhaps you've walked away from something because it simply didn't feel right. Perhaps you've known when you needed to rest. Perhaps you sensed that you needed a change. Perhaps you recognized when somebody needed your support before they asked. You may have dismissed these moments, called them coincidence, overthinking, instinct, or perhaps some of them were simply your inner wisdom speaking quietly. And the more you listen, the easier it can become to recognize. Your guide now does something unexpected. She takes a step backwards, then another. You look at her, and perhaps you wonder why she's moving away. She smiles and gently says, because you are learning to trust yourself. Your guide doesn't disappear. She doesn't leave you. She simply gives you space. Space to listen, space to choose, space to walk your own path. And perhaps that is one of the greatest gifts someone can give us. Not always telling us what to do, just reminding us that we already have the wisdom within us. Take a slow breath. Look at the path you have chosen. You don't need to see the entire route. You don't need to know where it ends. You only need to take one step. So, take that step. Feel your foot touch the earth and notice something. You made a choice. You trusted yourself enough to move. And even if one day you'll discover that the path changes, you can choose again. That's self-trust, not perfection, not certainty, the willingness to listen, choose, and adapt. And if you sometimes doubt yourself, be gentle. Self-trust isn't built by never questioning yourself. It's built by learning to come back to yourself. When you're uncertain, pause, breathe, listen, ask, what do I need? What feels right for me? What would I choose if I wasn't afraid of disappointing someone? And then give yourself permission to answer honestly. You don't have to explain every decision to everyone. You are allowed to honor your own needs. Your guide is now standing beside you again. Dustin is happily walking ahead, and in the distance you see the lighthouse, closer than it has ever been. You don't need your guide to carry you there. You don't need her to tell you every step. You are walking towards it yourself. And perhaps you realize you've been doing this throughout the entire journey. Your guide has been beside you, but you have been taking the steps. You have been breathing, releasing, resting, healing, choosing, growing, and now you're learning to trust the person making this journey, you. When you are ready, gently repeat these words. I trust myself. I listen to my inner wisdom. I honor my feelings. I trust myself to make decisions. I am allowed to take my time. I am allowed to change my mind. I can ask for help when I need it. I don't need everyone else's approval. I can learn from my mistakes. I trust myself to take the next step. I am capable of navigating my own journey. I am returning home to myself. Take one final slow breath in and gently breathe out. Bring your awareness back to yourself. Notice your breath. Notice your body. And remember, you don't have to know everything. You don't have to get everything right. You don't have to see the whole road ahead. You simply need to trust yourself enough to take the next step. If you ever lose your way, you can pause, you can breathe, you can listen, and you can begin again. Begin bringing your awareness back to the room around you. Notice the surface beneath you. Wiggle your fingers, move your toes, stretch gently if you like. When you are ready, slowly open your eyes. Before you continue with your day, place one hand over your heart and quietly say, "I trust myself." Thank you for sharing this peaceful moment with me today. Tomorrow, we'll explore something beautiful that often gets forgotten when life becomes busy. Being present in this moment. Until then, trust your heart, trust your wisdom, trust yourself, and keep following your light, one gentle step at a time. You take care. Bye for now.